Jojo Valvano's here to talk about WWE SmackDown March 17th, 2023. And we're about 3 weeks away, 2 weeks away from WrestleMania. And honestly, this show was pretty decent. Like, I enjoyed it about some parts, but other parts I didn't really enjoy it. But we're going to jump on in with Cody Rhodes starting the show to call out Sammy and Kevin. And he wanted them to basically hash it out, be friends, just talk it out. KO wasn't having it at first. And then Sammy said basically Sammy was putting his heart out there for KO, man. Like, honestly. But what's up, Jordan? My cousin Bobby's in the house. Yeah! LA Knight lost tonight, too, and that pisses me off. Like, that honestly pisses me off. Like, yeah! I love the promo of Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. Yes, sir. Me too, man. That start to the show, bro, was so good. Like, KO basically was being hard to deal with. Like, I get him. Like, I get him not wanting to accept Sammy's apology and all that stuff that's happened. But it's like, I wanted it to happen in the beginning of the show, but it did happen in the ending. Brandon actually had work, and he didn't watch SmackDown, so I just said I'll do the show tonight. So you gotta deal with me. Yeah. But Brandon will be back on tomorrow, so that's why he's not here. But yeah, the Cody promo with Sammy and KO was really good. I enjoyed that stuff, like, honestly. And KO walking away got me, man. I wanted KO and Sammy to hug it out. But they did in the end of the show, so we'll talk about that when we get there. The next thing to start was Dom and Rhea taking on Santos and Selena Vega in a mixed tag match, which I enjoyed this match in a way. Like, there was a lot of good parts. Like, Selena Vega's actually good, I'm not going to lie. But let's get some comments. LA Knight versus King Woods was horrible. I believe he's the next Elias. They're dissing LA Knight. He deserves better. I agree, man. Him losing a fruit roll-up tonight was a mistake. Like, a fruit roll-up. Think about that, guys. A fruit roll-up. Like, I love fruit roll-ups, but not the freaking roll-ups like that. And, bro, like, before I get into that, okay, so Dom and Ray basically, or not Dom and Ray, Dom and Rhea won, and freaking, that's when Ray's seen backstage, and he comes basically talking to Dom, and he's telling Dom's still talking shit to his own dad, which I love. I'm cheering Dom. I'm a Dom guy. Love it or hate it, Dom's the man. And he told his dad off, basically, bro. And then Ray's still not trying to fight him, saying he still loves his son and all this. And I get it. But it's like, I still can't wait to see Ray hit Dom. We love you, Brandon. We miss you. Woo! Yeah, Brandon's in the chat, though. So he's actually right here. In the comments, what's up, fuckers? Yeah! Love y'all too. Yes, sir. Good brother. Hope you had a good day. Just on my way from work. Hell yeah. I like the mixed match, but I didn't care it. I didn't carry it. Good match though. Yeah, I agree. It was an alright match. The real one, or Dom won, so that's all that matters. So I'm happy about that. But yeah. What's your take on Knight losing? What's the angle? Dude, it was a 2-minute match. It literally was 2 minutes. And LA Knight gets a roll-up, and it ends 1, 2, 3, and we cut to scene. Literally go right to the next thing. It was horrible. I hated it. Like, I heard that they're going to be pushing LA Knight after WrestleMania, but it's like, you can't have a WrestleMania without LA Knight. Yeah. He's the man. I'm going to get a t-shirt from him. Just wait. But, yeah, so Ray didn't accept Dom's challenge, but I do see it happening soon. We will get Ray and Dom at WrestleMania. Mark my words. Next up, we have a random Liv Morgan teaming up with Raquel to take on Tegan Knox and Emma. And the winners will be on WrestleMania in a 4-way. And the winners of that will face Lita and Becky in the future, which this match was another 2-minute match. Tell me Vince McMahon isn't running the show without telling me Vince McMahon is running the show. 2-minute matches. LA Knight loses. Yeah, that's a Vince booking, I'm telling you. But yeah, Liv getting a win, going to WrestleMania. I'm happy about that. So I guess that's okay. I just thought the match was pointless. Like, it was 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and then we get to Charlotte Flair. Boo! Can't stand Charlotte. Just not a fan, man. She's just so boring to me. I don't know, man. I'm just not a fan. But let's see. How's everything going with you, JoJo? It's been a good day, man. Like, can't complain. How about you guys? How y'all doing today or tonight? Hey, Brandon. What's up, good brother? LA Knight, yeah. Yes, love LA Knight. Yes, yes. One of my favorites. WWE makes LA Knight as a punk. I don't like it. He needs winning streak. Yes, I hope he gets that push after WrestleMania. I don't know what they're doing with him right now, man. A fruit roll up, that is not good. Like, that is honestly not a good way to start my boy. Like, hopefully after WrestleMania something good happens. Cause I'm pissed. I like Ding Dong Hello. Yes, Bailey's my girl. That's one of my favorites. But whoever's in the chat, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. Give it a Samoans, give it a freaking smash, give it a freaking Superman punch. Just like that button, please. But yeah, Charlotte and Ripley were in a face-to-face, and it was decent. But honestly, to me, this isn't main event level. Like, it didn't get to me. Like, I still would take the Usos versus Sammy and KO as the main event. But I did hear that Ripley versus Charlotte is the main event. And I just don't know if I want to see. I don't want that as the main event. Like, I just don't think the match has been built up to it. And this promo between them was all right. It wasn't nothing that caught my attention that much. The brawl was cool, but again, it wasn't that much, so I didn't really care for, is it? Like, I hope freaking Ripley wins the title at Mania, because that's the only outcome I could see from this. Because if I was booking this show, it would have been Ripley versus Bianca at Mania instead of Charlotte, because I got a bad feeling Charlotte won't put her over. But if she does, I'm not going to complain. I'm sure we'll get a great match. This just doesn't have anything that excites me, to be honest. So that's just how I feel about that. But then we get into the worst thing. LA Knight losing to Xavier Woods in a 2-minute match. Another match that did nothing for me, man. Nothing for me at all, literally. Like, you got LA Knight. Yeah. The most over guy. This dude, he didn't bitch on social media. He didn't cry to get his way. He got over by himself, and he's still losing. Like, I don't get this, man. I really don't. Like, I know a lot of you guys in here are LA Knight fans, and we all love LA Knight. Yeah. Like, let me talk to you. Yeah. Let me talk to you. Yeah. Like, who doesn't love LA Knight, man? He's so great. I hope after WrestleMania they truly push him, because right now it doesn't look like they are. Like, it looks like he's becoming a jobber in a way, and I just hope that doesn't happen, and I hope after WrestleMania we see something. So, like, it really bothers me, honestly. Hold on, guys. I got to deal with my cats right now. Okay, I'm back. But getting into so LA Knight lost, and I wasn't having it. Wasn't happy. Walked out of the room. Pissed me off. Like, I hate that. But next up, we have the Great Muta was being inducted into the Hall of Fame with Ric Flair that announced it this past Wednesday on the Bump, I believe. So that's good. That's good to know. I love the Great Muta. One of my favorites. Seen a lot of him. I didn't see as much because I was younger, but there were some cool moments of his. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Let's read your comments though. I love Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus match was good. Yeah, but it was a little too fast for me in a way. Like, I knew the outcome. I knew Walter was going to get involved with this. We were going to get a triple threat. I said it before. And this match is going to be great, though. To me, like I said, Sheamus and Drew, they killed it in this match. The outcome was pretty predictable. You knew it was going to end in a DQ, and that's exactly what it did. You had broad kicks, you had claymores, you had just all these moves, and it still ends in the exact way I figured, which I'm not going to complain too much because a triple threat with Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew at WrestleMania. Oh, hell yeah. If I'm doing this, I'm booking that in the main event. That, Sammy KO versus the Usos, those are the two matches I would book in the main event for night one, or Bianca versus Asuka. I could see that being another good one. But Charlotte and Ripley, just to me, that's not main event level right now. Like I wouldn't main event it honestly. Like, but like I said, Sheamus and Drew was a really, really good match, and I enjoyed it. Like they had a lot of good moments. Like I said, bro kicks, claymores. Like there were so much good parts. I just personally, I knew what was gonna happen. I was waiting for it, and boom, it happened. The Imperium jumped in, ends at a DQ. Sheamus, Brett, one of the dudes, I can't remember his name. Freaking the GM. He announced that it's gonna be Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew triple threat WrestleMania, and that's where I'm picking Sheamus to finally win the championship at WrestleMania. That's my pick. It has to be Sheamus. If Drew wins, I wouldn't be upset, but I really think Sheamus deserves this moment. Like, honestly, he's been one of my favorites, and he's going to be one of my favorites till forever. So I think he deserves his moment, honestly. I love the way Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn finally brothers again. Yes, sir, man. This was the best part of the whole show, and honestly, we're going to get right into it. Jay Uso calls out freaking Sammy, basically telling him, like you should know why he had to do it, man. Like they're not brothers. He's a fake Oos. That hurt me when he said that Sammy was a fake Oos, because that's not true, man. Sammy's a real G, bro. Sammy, like, honestly, this was a really good ending of the show, and you have the crowd just booing. I forgot what they said to Jay, but it pissed him off, and he literally attacked Sammy and started brawling with him after they started getting like very emotional. And then Sammy starts brawling with them. Jimmy jumps in. They start attacking. They bring a steel steps in, about to murder Sammy. And all of a sudden, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, here comes KO to the rescue. And KO goes nuts. Man, he fucking does the power bomb on, I believe it was Jimmy, and he literally freaking stuns Jimmy or Jay. I don't know exactly which one, but he did both his moves on both of them. And then we get the best part to end the entire show. We get Sammy and Kevin finally hugging, because Sammy wasn't sure about how he was feeling with it, but KO walked right up to him and gave him a hug. And then the whole crowd, man, you could hear that place explode. Like they went crazy for that. That's all we wanted to see. Sammy and KO back together. They put that past. They put the past in the past, and they put their friendship between this. They're going after the championships, and my boys are gonna win. And honestly, I really want this to main event WrestleMania night one. I think this belongs in the main event. The story, like everything with it is great, man. Like I'm telling you, like with the Cody, Sammy, KO beginning to the Sheamus and Drew, and then the main event. And I also enjoyed Dom and Ray's promo stuff. Like there was some good stuff on the show. And then there was stuff like Liv and Raquel winning a 2-minute squash, LA Knight getting like a fruit roll up in like 2 minutes. It was a waste of a match. I was so pissed. Right when I seen LA Knight on the Tron, I knew he was losing in some type of form, and he did. Like, but Sammy and KO coming together as best friends again, man, I love that. Honestly, I popped for that. I seriously did. So I can't wait to see those guys win the titles at WrestleMania. Yeah! I want to see Imperium and Bloodline versus Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, Sammy, Drew, and Sheamus in tag team match would be epic. Yeah, that would actually be a good match, man. I would like that, Jordan. Hey, Bert. I wasn't talking about Bailey. Oh, I like ding dongs. Good one. I like Charlotte Flair. She's talented, but she's boring. WWE overpushed her. I had enough of her. Nothing against her, though. Yeah, I like Charlotte. It's just she's pushed to the moon too much, and I think she doesn't need to win the title. or she doesn't need to retain the title. Like, I really believe if Ripley does not win that title, then this was all a waste. Like, all a waste of time, honestly. Because it should be pushing the future, and the future is Ripley. Ripley is so over with the fans, like, it's crazy. Like, honestly. We love you, JoJo. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. Dom is the man. Yes, sir. I agree. He is the man. He got out of prison, damn it. He's the real OG. I love LA Knight. Reminds me of Razor Ramon back in the day. Yeah, LA Knight is great, man. So is Razor. JoJo, JoJo, JoJo. We love you. Woo! Appreciate you, good brother. Hey, Greg. Let's go, JoJo. Where's the other guy? Oh, he had work, so, and he didn't watch the show. He wasn't able to watch the show, so I just told him I would do it tonight. But he'll be back on tomorrow. I'd rather watch the Hollywood Hunk main event Mania versus Pretty Peter Allen Charlotte. I agree, man. Charlotte Flair, man. He's like, or Charlotte. I don't hate Charlotte, but I don't want to see Charlotte main eventing WrestleMania. Like, Ripley deserves it, yes, but Charlotte had 2019. She had, I think, yeah, that was, well, she had one already, honestly. So I don't want to see her win another one. Like, honestly, she does not need this. It needs to be Ripley. Ripley is the bloody one we want. We want Ripley. 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 I cried when they hugged. Me too, bro. Like, honestly, this show was great with the storytelling. Like, there's so much good stuff. Like, Cody starting the show off with trying to get them back together. KO's not feeling it, which we all know how he feels. We've all been there. So him walking away wasn't nothing like shocking. And then Sammy also saying in a segment that he loves him, that he's still his brother, and he loves him. That's the most important part. He said, "I love you." And that's when KO drove away. And I think that's what got KO to come back. He said he loved him. So, real friendship right there. I cried when they hugged, bro. Yes, me too, man. It was so emotional. It really was. Like, I loved it. Woo, Brandon. Once Kevin Owens and Sammy hugged, we cried. Yes, sir, man. It was like Benoit and Eddie hugging at WrestleMania. Not exactly, but in a way. Like, it was special to all of us. Like, I'm excited for WrestleMania in some ways. Like, you got KO and Sammy finally coming back together, and that hug, bro, just the whole place exploded, bro. Like, I got goosebumps just thinking about the place exploding from, like, just, like, Sammy looked so confused at first. He was like, is he going to do it? And then just grabs him over and hugs him, man. I loved it. This is how you end SmackDown. Because now we finally got the boys reunited. They're going after the gold. We all know it's official. Make it official. Sammy KO versus the Usos for the titles. And my boys are going to win the titles at WrestleMania. Yes. But really, LA Knight losing, like, that really hurts in a way. Like, I want to believe he's going to get a push, but if he loses in a 2-minute fruit roll-up match to Xavier Woods, who did nothing really, what does that say, like, in the future, honestly? Like, are we going to get that push? I hope so, but things are not looking good. And now he got into an argument with Rey Mysterio, basically saying he'll take Rey's spot and fight Dom and beat his ass and be a freaking crappy father. And then Rey beat his ass, punched him in the face, challenged him basically. Now we got Rey versus LA Knight next week. Spoiler alert, LA Knight loses. Let's be real. And then this is just 2 weeks into Mania. Like, what are they doing, man? I don't get it. Can we smoke? Waiting on you to light this pressure, bro. Oh, I'm ready, brother. I got the bong. Hell yeah. Hold on. I'm ready, good brother. 3, 2, 1. Holy shit. Yeah. I bet you more grown men cried tonight than when Vader died from all those beer stings and my girl. Yeah, like honestly, man, I cried. I'm not gonna lie, I really did. Like that shit bothered me. Like I get emotional with my wrestling. Like I like stories that make me feel like the real world. Like if I'm gonna be honest, like when I watch Supernatural, I like to feel. I want that show to make me cry. Like because that's when you know it's good. Because it's just like the real world, man. I'm not gonna lie. Wrestling is just like the real world. So you feel those emotions. I felt with friends. I've lost friends. I've made mistakes. I've done all that stuff. So I know how KO felt. So like when you can feel that stuff, it's so much better, man. Like I seriously hope AEW gets a lot better with this storytelling and like they did on Wednesday with the show. They ended it with a cliffhanger, so I'm happy about that. But I'm glad WWE is back to in ways doing that. But like there's still things I'm just like, damn, like they did that and I'm like, I got a bowl ready. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Fires. I'll pack another one, good brother. But yeah, man, like it just I really I really hope they push LA Knight and they're not just gonna use him as a freaking person to get other people over because it seems that's what they're doing as of late. And it's only a report that said that they're gonna push him after WrestleMania, and I don't even know if it's true, man. And I really don't. You and Big Man remind me of Sam and Dean. Yeah, bro. Me and Brandon. Yeah, I'm the older one, so I guess I'm Dean. And but even though I still relate to Sam, like honestly, like I just that's what I mean, bro. I love when shit makes you feel. And Supernatural Pro Wrestling, it's always made me feel. And that's what I love about it more. I need to feel. When I can feel it, it's real in more ways. When it's not, it's like in a way. JoJo, I've cried when KO and Sammy cried. Was a classic. Cody Rhodes have a huge heart. Yeah, man. Did you see Cody in the background? He was so happy. Like I love those moments, man. Honestly, like tonight was good in ways. It really was. AEW is killing it right now. I agree, man. With the ending with Hangman and the Elite, like oh, that got me emotional too. And then the Pillars, Sammy, um, Darby, MJF, and Jungle Boy starting the show. Such good shit, man. Like I've been enjoying wrestling this week in ways. Really have. Like storytelling is the best though. I really need storytelling. Y'all are real fan, brother. Y'all are real fans, brother. Yeah, I am, bro. I watch Supernatural every day, man. I watch Supernatural as much as I watch pro wrestling. And like I just like I said, I love to feel. I love when you can make me like when you can make me choke, when you can make me get emotional, when you can make me feel, when you can make me do all those things. I like when I can feel. Like I have to be invested. And honestly, this WrestleMania, I'm probably more invested than I've been in like since 30. It's been a couple years, honestly. I'm just glad that KO and Sammy are back together. They hugged, and we can get back to now. Finally, the tag team championships are going to be made at WrestleMania, and my boys are going to take the titles because KO and Sammy are the ones. Woo! You and Brandon kick ass. That's why I love y'all, LO homies. Yeah, I appreciate that, good brother. We love you too, man. We love all you guys. We really appreciate you. This is for you guys, actually. For all my brothers, Bobby, Jordan, Super High, 420. Oh, hell yeah. I love your name, dude. We're really, oh my gosh. I'm a pothead to the core. But yeah, this is for you, good brothers. If any of you guys in the chat have something to smoke and want to smoke with me, light it up in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh shit. That hit really hurt. Thanks, brother. Let's smoke. Yes, sir, man. I just died from that hit. Hugs, JoJo. Yes, sir. Really appreciate you guys tonight. How are you guys? Like, y'all have a good day today? My day was really good, honestly. Hi, shit. SmackDown was decent. I'm gonna be watching Rampage here in a little bit, and I'll be reviewing it tomorrow. And we'll also be reviewing WrestleMania 22. So make sure you guys check that out tomorrow. But yeah, tonight's show was good, man. Cody, Sammy, and KO starting the show was so good. Like that is storytelling. I love my wrestling, I really do, but I love a good story. I want to be invested. Like I want to be just hooked. Like you have to. Like it's always good to get the viewer hooked and to feel that. Can we see you and Brandon record an episode one day actually together? Y'all are real Yeah, actually, my good brother is going to be coming down here in a couple weeks. He'll be here for April 19th and 20th. So 420 he'll be here. So you'll see us ripping the bongs. You'll see us smoking some wax. It's going to be a great time, honestly. Like just like Sam and Dean. Yes, sir, man. I have another good brother that it reminds me of Dean and Sam, and that's Austin. Like I got two good brothers that I really think of like that, Austin and Brandon. So like those are my two good brothers that are like my closest guys, like the closest homies, besides my cousin Bobby that's in the chat, but he's my cousin. Like I don't really consider him as a friend, not in a mean way. Like he's my cousin. So Brandon and Austin are my two brothers. So like I said, I have two brothers, and sometimes that's all you need, man. And I was so happy to see Sammy and KO reunite, bro. That hug just, honestly, we've all been there. We've all had friends and lost them and reunited and hugged. So honestly, it was a great moment. I was so happy that they hugged tonight. I didn't think it was going to happen at first, but I'm glad they did, because it should have been like that. What? Yeah. What? Yeah. What? Yeah. What? Yeah. Let me talk to you. I'm high as shit, son. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn will be tag team champions of Golds. Will be different. Yes, sir, man. I just don't know who they're gonna face next. Like, who do you face them, honestly? Like, who would their first opponents be after? That's how I feel. I love you too, bro. Damn, that got me. I'm glad I did, man, because I love you too, brother. You're my Sam. You're my Dean to my Sam. No homo. You're my Bo to my Luke. You're my Dax to my forgot the other guy. Oh my god, that's bad. FTR. You're my okay, so we're FTR guys too. We're FTR, we're Dukes, we're both Luke and or Sam and Dean, we're Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, we're Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. They were brothers like that too. Like, so we're everything, good brother. Brothers for life, yes sir. Never going away from you, good brother. We're gonna live this podcast till the day we die. Yes sir. You're the Eddie to my Benoit, or to my Chris. Yes sir. Yes sir. That's the most important one right there. Chris and Eddie. WrestleMania 20. Never will be a better moment than that, honestly. Like that's the best WrestleMania moment, ending to in my honest opinion, no moment, not Daniel winning the title at Mania, Seth holding the title doing this, none of those compare to Eddie and Benoit 20 at WrestleMania 20 in 2004. Best ending, seriously. But like honestly, I hope Dom and Ray do face off at WrestleMania. And I hope my boy Dom rips the mask off and retires his daddy for good. Yes. Because he's a real G. And Dom, man. Dom's going to be something special, I feel, honestly. Like, he's growing on me a lot. Like, from when he was just a baby face, I didn't like him as much. But since he hit hard times, man, he's the real OG. He's the real OG. But yeah, man, this show, honestly, this was a decent show. If I'm going to rate this show, I'm going to rate it about 3 out of 5. There were some things I didn't like, but overall, it was a good-ass show. And the overall good things, storytelling. It's all that we need to know. Storytelling at its best. But I'm going to end this show the only way I know how, with a big old smoke. So if all you beautiful people in the chat have something to smoke, then you know what to do, good brothers or sisters. SmackDown is an A+. I can agree, almost. Facts. Yes, sir. Love you, Brandon and JoJo. My bloodline. Yes, sir. We love you too, Jordan. Appreciate you. One more hit. One more hit. Yes, sir. Make sure you guys smash that like button, though, before we hit this. Because it is freaking, still the, happy, St. Patrick's Day. And if you don't like the button, y'all gonna be cursed forever. So make sure you like that button. But before you do that, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. But thank you, good brothers and good sisters. We'll see you tomorrow for WrestleMania 22 review, as well as Rampage review. But until then, I'm JoJo Valvano, the King of Bong Style, and I'll see you tomorrow. Too sweet.